65 years after India's Planning Commission was established, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has now renamed it and restructured Jawaharlal Nehru's dream project. It's now going to be called Niti Aayog. The move that was promised by the Prime Minister in his Independence Day speech has left the Congress fuming, the party claiming that the sole objective of Mr. Modi was to remove the existing panel.
The change comes almost 65 years after India's first Prime Minister Nehru set up and chaired the Planning Commission to map out India's development journey. The new body, which replaces the Nehru-era panel, will be headed as before by the Prime Minister. Next in line would be an appointed Vice Chairman, not Deputy Chairman, as the post was earlier known. Apart from this, there will be 5 permanent and 2 part-time members. In true corporate style, there will even be a COO or a Chief Operating Officer. But the opposition clearly not impressed, accusing the government of a mere cosmetic job. But PM Modi quick to defend the move, stressing that every individual will reap its benefits. All eyes are now on whether the modification of the planned panel will indeed usher in a new era of cooperative federalism and foster closer centre-state ties. Bureau Report, Headlines Today.
And I can tell you that the Prime Minister today ensured that not just him, but all his ministers were there at work. So January 1 was a day when every government office was in the open. And that first decision taken by the Prime Minister refers to the Planning Commission. Let's go straight across to find out what else is making the headlines across the country. Preeti Chaudhary with our news update in Speed News.
Thank you, Rajdeep. A quick check now on the other top stories at this hour. Government blocks 32 websites for allegedly spreading pro-Islamic State propaganda. Crackdown on sites and not content sparks online furor. Price of non-subsidized cooking gas has been cut by 43.50 rupees per cylinder as international oil rates slumped to their lowest since May 2009. Jet fuel rates also slashed by a steep 12.5%, the 6th straight reduction in prices since August, as international oil prices slumped to 5-year low levels. A group of men allegedly molested a woman and assaulted her husband in Kolkata on New Year's Eve. A complaint has been filed with the police manhunt on for attackers. Another swine flu death in Hyderabad. 9-month pregnant woman dies in Usmania Hospital. Toll rise to 11 in Telangana. At least 36 people, including 25 women, were trampled to death and 48 others injured at the iconic waterfront area in Shanghai, when New Year revelers apparently rushed to pick up fake dollar bills, causing a stampede. Heavy seas held back divers waiting to inspect the possible wreckage of the Air Asia Indonesia jet off the coast of Borneo. An aviation official said it could be a week before the black box is recovered. Australian Prime Minister Tony Abbott hosted the travelling Indian cricket team and the host side for tea party on the first day of the 2015 calendar. The tea session was hosted at Kirribilli House in Sydney. Over that news wrap, it's back to you in the studio, Rajdeep.
Thanks very much, Preeti. Okay, now one of our New Year resolutions here on the news today at 9 is that in 2015, as often as possible, we will bring you good news today, which means something that brings a smile to your face. Now, the Home Ministry has come up with a recommendation called the Good Samaritan policy. The policy encourages citizens to shed their fears of police harassment and the hassle and come forward to help victims of road accidents. And today, the move has been implemented. Atir Khan has our good news today.
This is the apathy Delhi witnesses very often. On your screen is the body of a 35-year-old man, run over repeatedly by trains at the capital's Mandavli railway station. For 3 hours, bystanders looked on, while his wife and children cried for help. It's this insensitivity that the Home Ministry wants to get rid of, recommending a policy called the Good Samaritan policy, through which people who help road accident victims would be rewarded.
जो भी व्यक्ति किसी एक्सीडेंट विक्टिम की मदद करता है उसको कोई हैरेसमेंट नहीं होनी चाहिए। अगर वो व्यक्ति चाहता है कि मैं विटनेस नहीं बनना चाहता या मैं कंप्लेनेंट नहीं बनना चाहता तो हम कभी भी इस बात के लिए इंसिस्ट नहीं करते और व्यक्ति इस प्रकार की मदद करता है उसकी मदद हमेशा दिलीप होती है।
According to the policy, a good Samaritan will be treated with utmost humbleness, sincerity and sensitivity, with an assurance they will not be subjected to any harassment or questioning.
But how far its implementation will not be allowed to be misused is a question to be yet to be seen when it's implemented.
Working upon a system and implementing the law and reducing the malified discretion which is used, that should be the key, and that should be the thrust of any government organization.
At a time when there have been over 30,000 road accidents in the capital in 2013 alone, with over 1,800 people losing their lives, this policy may just encourage Delhi's Good Samaritans to help save lives.
Every year, thousands of road accident victims die as people hesitate to assist them due to legal hassles. Supreme Court has also issued several directions to ensure that the road accident victims get timely treatment. In that light, the government's new policy is quite laudable, but the question is how well it will be implemented. With camera person Kirpal Singh, Arthur Khan in Delhi for Headlines Today.